In the hallways of DuPont Manual High School, 467 lives have intersected. For 4 years of the 124, Manual has opened its doors. These lives came separated, across city and county, to converge for a moment in time. After today, we will again divide, loosely connected by the same crimson running through the veins of every alumnus. We may soon become the prideful Manual graduate, hands and head raised to the sky as Manual scores a touchdown in a male Manual game in years to come. We may soon become the coach, the engineer, the doctor, and continue as the artist, the writer, the performer, stuck somewhere between young and adult. Manual doesn't sleep, it blinks. We chose Salad Sophomores and Salad Seniors as our homecoming class themes because one just wasn't enough. Not for us. With sleepless nights and backpacks that weigh more than us, we continue to show up, to work, to become.
But then you blink and it's all over.
For 4 years, we made a home out of what should have typically been a cage. We made a home out of a high school, a fortress out of our H-shaped from which an occasional snow day we escaped.
At Manual, we bleed the same red and white.
Although we're leaving Manual, Manual's not leaving us. No, Manual is far too great to let us walk away empty-handed.
I would meet friends that would motivate me daily.
Concentric circles we have formed over the past 4 years, from jazz band to science olympiad, from speech and debate to volleyball.
Artists, musicians, poets, photographers, social activists, mathletes, and athletes. I'm sure we have all grown.
We are the ones who huddled together awkwardly in the freshman cafeteria. We are the ones who laughed off our AP World History scores, even when our parents didn't think they were so funny.
Memories of getting to the end of Center Hall and asking myself if the girls' restroom was on the left or the right still flood my head like it was yesterday. It was last week.
We celebrate every 3.5 essay written. We celebrate every hour of sleep sacrificed. We celebrate every YPAS production ending and standing ovation. We celebrate every piece in a portfolio and every note sung. We celebrate every science fair medal won and every scholarship earned. We celebrate it because we've earned it.
Constantly surrounded by such talented and driven peers.
This attraction of people from all cultures, traditions, talents.
This persistent feeling of being in the right place with the right people at the right time.
And soon enough, one beautiful moment led to another.
Our school glowed with crimson light and school pride the Monday of our first Red White Week.
October 23rd, 2016, I sat on the bleachers and watched Manual amaze me for one last time.
And in Manual Stadium, victory, illuminated by pale light, we, as Manual, screamed red and white.
Not to mention 4 years of song, rather harmonies built with melodies and the rest of these things that make music move, infiltrated the earphones of Ballard, check, collegiate, check, male, check, mate.
We didn't know, but these moments of not knowing resulted in amazing experiences.
Our heart's rhythm speaks DuPont doable as we walk together.
Battling our sorrow and loss the best way we knew how, together.
And we convinced ourselves of our own strength.
Watch over us, number 71.
We didn't know of all the things that we could do until all of you sitting in the stands pushed us to our limits and watched with pride as we broke them.
To a crimson, the sky is not the limit, it is simply a checkpoint.
We are capable of moving mountains in our shoes.
That is what makes us crimsons.
This community first began with an explosion of confetti. Who are we?
We were discovering our voices.
We are not cocky, we're confident.
Individuals to passions, passions to clubs, clubs to magnets, and magnets to our class, the class of 2016.
Each is independent and unique on its own, but together, we are Manual.
We are DuPont Manual.
We face adversity, we all have, big and small.
We are no longer friends in the same class, or just kids we pass in the hallway. We are family.
We are works in progress.
It is a metamorphosis jointly undertaken.
However, let us walk proudly into our next phase of life, remembering how much we have sacrificed and devoted to get here.
Our dreams simply evolved as we did.
Our agenda's too small for our ambitions.
When we reflect now on our achievements in the past 4 years, we will find that though everyday challenges will never cease to follow us, our abilities hold no bounds.
The world cannot define our limits. Only we can.
I'll walk in your shoes as you walk in mine.
To raise each other high above the fray, above our individual hardships.
Remind us what a world we live in.
When you walked into Manual for the first time, you felt the towering presence of who you would soon become.
We have not yet accomplished all that we want to, academically nor personally.
There's so much more that we have to do.
But, class of 2016, we are the next lawyers, photographers, stage managers, innovators, and we should not let the unknown frighten us. We should appreciate the mystery.
So what do we do now?
Let us continue to embrace our passions as they fuel our direction and progress. Let us remember that we are works in progress, but remarkable ones at that.
As Mr. Kuhn said, we set the example. We set the example as one big Crimson family.
We have what it takes to press forward and to be lights within the darkness of this world.
Live authentically and be active members of your communities. We make a name for ourselves.
Learn to love our mistakes because that is what makes the redo great.
There is no pot of gold under high school's metaphorical rainbow. Just college.
We will learn just how much caffeine our bodies can hold.
And we aren't afraid of the night because Lord knows we've greeted 2 a.m.s and 3 a.m.s with a sarcastic laugh.
We took a risk on Manual. We took a risk on ourselves. And maybe in years to come, someone will ask you about it.
Thank you, teachers. Thank you, administrators. Thank you, janitors and staff members. Thank you, families. And thank you, class of 2016.
Mama, I made it.
Here's to living our dreams, class of 2016, to each last detail, until they are our reality.
Welcome to reality.
So stand up and cheer. Stand up and cheer for dear old Manual.
We raise the crimson high above the rest, today and every day.
We got this.
Class of 2016, we're in this together.
We will never leave behind what we have learned, who we have met, and what we have been through together.
This is far from a goodbye. This is a see you later. See you on the news. See you running for office. See you changing the world. So it is with great honor that I say to all of you, see you later, class of 2016.
Don't blink.